The CCTV footage kept looping on the screen. Two bodies, one male, one female, lay by the riverside, their faces pale in the morning fog. Detective Samir pressed pause. Something about the way the woman's scarf fluttered in the wind made his heart freeze. That crimson scarf, it was the same one his wife wore at home last night. He stared again at the frame. The woman in the footage wasn't his wife. But the scarf was. Maya had always watched Ria from a quiet kind of distance. Ria laughed louder, dressed better, and lived brighter. Every outfit Ria wore seemed to pull attention effortlessly, but the one that tortured Maya the most was Ria's sky blue dress, a simple flow of silk that made her look unreal. "It's just a dress," Adnan once said. But Maya's eyes said otherwise. She wanted it, wanted the charm it carried, the confidence it gave. When Ria refused to lend it, Maya smiled, but inside, something cracked. Days later, Ria and her fiancé, Fahim, were found dead near the Buriganga River. A staged robbery, they said at first. Jewelry missing. Purse gone. But Detective Samir noticed something strange. The dress Ria wore was missing too. As the investigation deepened, Samir's brain tangled with confusion. Each clue pointed in opposite directions. Adnan's alibi didn't match. A hidden message on Ria's phone mentioned Maya. And yet, no solid evidence tied them to the murders. Weeks passed. Samir's mind started breaking. He'd dream of the sky blue dress hanging on invisible strings above his bed. Then, one night, he received an anonymous drive. The video opened to Maya's living room. Ria stepped in, smiling, holding that same blue dress. Maya stood still, her face unreadable. "You look perfect," Maya whispered in the clip. The next minute turned hellish, screams, blood, silence. Samir replayed it 100 times, trying to believe what he saw. But the ending confused him more. Maya didn't kill Ria. It was two masked men. Strong, quiet, surgical in motion. He tracked the frames, enhanced the footage, until one mask slipped slightly. It was Adnan. And the second man, Fahim himself. The realization shattered logic. Fahim was supposed to be dead. Samir's walls began to close in. He ran new face-matching software, and new results appeared. The two dead bodies from the original scene were Adnan and a lookalike wearing a wig and Ria's dress. Maya had engineered the illusion. She had killed her own husband and Ria's fiancé, disguised the corpse to look like her best friend. The dress was never stolen. It was destroyed, to make sure no one else could ever wear it. By the time Samir reached Maya's apartment, she was standing by the mirror, wearing a burned scrap of the same blue silk stitched into her own gown. "You liked the video?" she asked softly, turning around. "I made it for you." Samir pointed his gun but froze, her eyes looked empty. "The truth," she whispered, "is never clean, detective. It wears a new dress every time." The report later said Maya confessed, but there was no audio recording, only silent footage of her smiling faintly before biting down on a shard of broken glass. For weeks after, Samir saw her reflection everywhere: shops, puddles, mirrors. That blue dress haunted him. Sometimes he'd wake up, drenched in sweat, whispering her name. Because deep down, he wasn't sure if she was ever truly gone. Somehow, every time the wind carried a whisper or a brush of silk, it felt like Maya was right behind him, wearing her favorite dress. This story is entirely fictional, though inspired by deeply complex real-life situations. To protect privacy and due to the sensitivity of these topics, all names, locations, and identities have been changed. The emotional realities and legal complications are drawn from life, but the characters are composites. Thank you for watching this video. If this story resonated with you, or if you have your own experiences, let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more true-to-life drama on Voices of Ishtiraki. I'll see you in the next video.